YouTube, what is going on? Chief High Smoke back to you with another one. In breaking news, the Miami Dolphins have just traded Tyreek Hill back to the Kansas City Chiefs for Taylor Swift and a baby mama to be named later. What is wrong with my fan base? They continue to think that the Miami Dolphins are just going to give Tyreek Hill back to the Chiefs because he wants to be back there. Guys, that's not going to happen. If they do trade Tyreek Hill, it's going to be to an NFC team. They're not going to trade him to an AFC team that they could possibly see him in the future. That makes absolutely no sense to me. Mike McDaniel, he may seem like a dumbass, but he's smarter than that. The Dolphins are struggling right now. There's no doubt about that. There is a chance they trade Tyreek Hill, but like I said, they would have to know they were out of the playoffs. It'd have to be closer to the trade deadline, and I can't see them trading him somewhere in the AFC. It'd be an NFC team, like the 49ers or the Rams, a team like that. They would trade him far away from Miami, a team that they wouldn't see this season. It just makes absolutely no sense to me. And these Chiefs content creators, this is what I was worried about losing this game to the Eagles. Them overreacting on our skill position players at wide receiver. Guys, we don't need Tyreek Hill. You know what? Tyquan Thornton needs to keep running. Can't slow down on a deep route. Jason Brownlee needs to beat man coverage. He hasn't been able to do that. The guy had a couple nice catches in the preseason. Hasn't been able to do it here in the regular season. We were relying on that guy. He made the roster. They had 8 wide receivers because they knew Rasheed was going to get suspended. So Brownlee has to step up. Remigio needs a kick return. He's got to make a play. He has the ability to do that, get a big return, and he hasn't done that. The Chiefs' offense continues to struggle. Guys, Tyreek Hill is not coming to the Chiefs. I just want to say that. I'm thinking about making a weekly video on this, just telling you how funny it is that people actually think that he's coming back to the Chiefs. I heard a trade today. It was funny that the Dolphins were going to trade a 3rd round pick and a 5th round pick, or the Chiefs were going to trade a 3rd round pick and a 5th round pick and get Tyreek Hill. If the Dolphins did that, they would be the laughing stock of the NFL. Every single fan base would be all over them. For me, if the Chiefs wanted Tyreek Hill back, and they were so desperate for this quick strike offense that Patrick Mahomes wants, it'd be 3 first-round picks. Be 3 first-round picks. We also need a wide receiver. Give us Tyquan Thornton as well. I need a player, and possibly maybe like a 5th-round pick swap or something cute like that in the back end. But the Dolphins are going to ask for a king's ransom. They're not going to just give them up for a couple lottery tickets that don't even matter. Probably these players won't even, play in the National Football League or maybe play 1 or 2 games. Tyreek Hill definitely has more value than that. And Chiefs fans are delusional. There's a couple out there. I'm not just the only one that sees it. There's a couple out there that are realistic about Tyreek Hill and the chances of him coming back to the Chiefs. Guys, don't get me wrong. I would love him back in a Chiefs uniform, but the odds of that are just tough. I just can't see it happening at all. Just the Dolphins would look like idiots for trading him back to the Chiefs. A lot of people would be on them. That's a move that, gets a GM fired, gets a coach fired, something like that. That's when you're like really cleaning house. You get rid of your best player. And Tyreek Hill still has a ton of value for me. He's still one of the fastest players in the league. can strike at any time. So yeah, for me, I'm gonna be making a video on this weekly about Tyreek Hill not coming back to the Chiefs. Thank you guys for watching.